A Disney cruise is a fabulous way to celebrate the Christmas holidays. Let's dive into all the magic available on Disney's Very Merrytime Cruises. Families on a Disney Very Merrytime Cruise can enjoy a wide array of festive activities that cater to all age groups. The magic will kick off with a stunning tree lighting ceremony. They will have Mickey and Minnie's holiday party, a deck party full of classic Christmas carols, and you may even see snow falling on the upper deck. Celebrating the holidays on a Disney Cruise Line ship is one of our favorite ways to celebrate. You're going to get all of the classic Disney cruise fun, and you're going to get a bunch of festivity on top of it. We're going to dive into all of it, from festive character meet and greets to enchanting deck parties, themed activities, arts and crafts, decorating stockings, creating Christmas cards, even a fun holiday scavenger hunt. Christmas carolers, themed foods and drinks. They will have all of your favorites in their holiday attire. They are so adorable. And one exciting update for the 2024 season, the Disney Wonder will be celebrating Christmas in Australia and New Zealand this year. Not only that, it will be Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point's very first Christmas, but the magic doesn't stop there. We're diving into all the Christmas surprises you can experience on a Very Merrytime Cruise this holiday season. All of the festivities start on the very first day you get on the cruise ship. That first night, Mickey and Minnie's tree lighting ceremony will be in the atrium or the Grand Hall, depending on which ship you're on. Mickey, Minnie, and other Disney characters will lead a special ceremony to light the giant Christmas tree in the atrium. This is a 24-foot tree, and they will typically pick a family of the day while they are at port. The family of the day gets to be part of that Christmas tree lighting ceremony. Now, even though this is a very large tree in a very large room, make sure you get there early because there are going to be a lot of people. It's going to get pretty packed. You can be on the main atrium level where you'll be able to see the tree and look up to see some characters, or what we prefer to do is go onto one of the upper decks, the 4th or 5th deck that looks over onto the atrium. It's a really great bird's eye view. It's going to get busy there as well, so you do have to get there early to get your spot. The tree lighting ceremony kicks off the festivities on the first night, where Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, and Santa join in to light the ship's Christmas tree with holiday tunes. It's just a really fun way to start off the holidays. Sometimes they're even going to have some snow in the atrium. For decorations, in addition to the 24-foot Christmas tree, there's going to be the poinsettias, plenty of twinkling lights, and one of our favorites is the life-size gingerbread house. These smell so good. The gingerbread houses that are still made of actual gingerbread use over 600 pounds of gingerbread dough. That's a lot, and nobody ever eats it, but you sure can smell it when you get in the atrium. They also use more than 200 pounds of sugar and 5,000 gingerbread bricks to create these festive displays. This tradition is a big holiday highlight, showcasing Disney's impressive culinary talents across the fleet. That being said, they are perhaps shifting to gingerbread houses that are not actually made of gingerbread. This did happen on the Wish last year. We'll have to see how that plays out this year. And they are slowly making some changes to the Christmas activities, so just be flexible, keep an open mind. Make sure you check your Disney Cruise Line Navigator app. It will tell you where everything is going to be and when. We like to do that as soon as we get to the port, sign into the app and look at all of the activities that are going to be over the course of the cruise. Select the ones you want. That way the app can remind you when it's time to go. But again, make sure you get there early. The Disney Merrytime Cruises are typically through November and December. They will have them for 2024 and 2025. And a really fun aspect is that they are bringing holiday Disney magic at sea sailings to Australia this year. That's right, the Disney Wonder will be celebrating, and there's specifically a December 24th sailing departing from Sydney. You may even come face to face with the one and only Santa Claus himself. Editor Ann here. I want to be sure and highlight this because they have very specific wording for these Disney magic at sea sailings from Australia and New Zealand. They're going to have the Christmas tree lighting with Mickey and Minnie Mouse on the sailings from November 24th through December 28th. The big thing to be aware of here, I think, is this quote: "On the 24 December sailing departing Sydney, you may even come face to face with the one and only Santa Claus himself." Typically, the Merrytime at sea sailings do have Santa Claus meet and greets as well as the Winter Wonderland ball on all of the sailings. Those are Merrytime sailings. They are calling these holiday Disney magic at sea sailings. I think the distinction is going to be there might be some change in events, and it does sound like Santa Claus might not be on all of them, but it does say he will definitely be on the one the 24th of December. Some of the returning holiday traditions will consist of character meet and greets, you will have the opportunity to meet the Disney characters in their Christmas finery. Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, and even Santa Claus will be there. The Christmas tree and life-size gingerbread house in the atriums are a great location for family pictures. A lot of people like to use this opportunity to get their family Christmas photos, and one of the things that has become very popular over the last 5 years or so are family pajama photos with Santa. They will have Santa Claus meet and greets where you can meet Santa Claus. A lot of people do like to wear their pajamas to get the family photo. That is definitely not something you're going to be able to do with a mall Santa. Make sure you check your Navigator app to find out when those meet and greets are. There should be more than one, but make sure you know when they are. And speaking of Santa, one of our favorite activities on the Disney Merrytime Cruises are the story time with Mrs. Claus. Mrs. Claus will be seated in front of the Christmas tree in the atrium and will read classic holiday stories to the children. This really is a cozy and memorable experience. Again, get there early. A lot of those tiny humans will be sitting down in front of Mrs. Claus, so this can also be a good opportunity for photos as well. In addition to story time with Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus meet and greets, they are also going to have Santa's Winter Wonderland Ball. This is a big party with all of your favorite Disney friends. It will be in the atrium. There will be Disney princesses there. During the show, they will have some fun dancing, and at the very end, there's going to be a magical snowfall. This is really a fun experience, and with everything on a Disney Merrytime Cruise, you really just have to make sure to show up. If you don't go to these activities, these special events, it's not going to feel quite as Christmassy because this is what makes it feel like the holidays, all the activities that you're doing with your family. We've been on a couple of these. We've done it both ways. If you don't go to the activities, it really doesn't feel very much like Christmas, I'll be honest. You will see the decorations everywhere, but it's really what you do with your day. When we traveled with more family, we made sure to attend a lot of the activities, and it was just so fun. I really felt like we were immersed in the Christmas atmosphere, which I truly love. In addition to the holiday ball, another party they will have is up on deck, and that is going to be Mickey and Minnie's holiday party. This is brand new as of 2023, last year. It has live music, festive carols, and you might even see some snow falling on the upper decks, which is an experience in itself in the Caribbean weather. They will also have the Deck the Deck Tropical Holiday Party. This is an interactive deck party that will bring together the Disney characters and guests for holiday games, dancing, and music with a tropical twist. It's a fun way to blend the holiday spirit with the cruise's warm destination. It is also really fun just to get to interact with the characters. And another way that the tiny humans can interact with the characters is in the youth clubs. The youth clubs, like the Oceaneer Club and Lab, will have holiday-themed activities and games, and sometimes they'll get a surprise visit from one of the characters in their holiday attire. They will also have holiday-themed activities throughout the day in the youth clubs. They should be on the Navigator app, and of course you can always ask a crew member. One of the activities that has changed over the last few years, though, is their gingerbread men decorating. This used to be gingerbread house decorating, and over the past years it has changed to gingerbread men. I think that's actually a better way to go about it. The houses were a little bit messy. You can't take them off the ship anyway. You're probably more likely to eat the gingerbread men, and certainly much easier to find them a home in your stateroom. This is a fun, hands-on activity. It'll bring their families together for some sweet holiday creativity. Everybody loves a little bit of gingerbread men decorating for Christmas, and it's just more magical to do it on a Disney cruise ship. Honestly, I think everything is more magical on a Disney cruise ship. For activities, they're also going to have holiday-themed trivia, holiday-themed scavenger hunts. Each ship is going to be transformed into a Winter Wonderland, and honestly, just looking at it all is an activity in itself. And of course, in addition to decorations, costumes, and activities, they're going to have plenty of holiday treats and merchandise. A couple of favorites of ours are hot cocoa in the atrium. They will have that sometimes with the events, and sometimes you'll just see it there walking through. They will also have some holiday cookies. It's just fun to share that with your family, and of course it's extra fun not having to prepare any of it or clean it up. They do all of that for you, so you get to just go and enjoy. And I've got to say, the hot cocoa tastes so much better that way. They will also have hot cocoa available up on deck at the beverage station. If you are going to be on the Magic Wonder Dream or Fantasy in the adults only Cove Cafe, they will have a treat case that will have themed treats inside. These are all included with the cost of the cruise. They will also have holiday themed drinks. There will be at least one every day. The Snowball was one of our favorites. And brand new for this year, 2025, 24 is going to be Christmas festivities at Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. Now, because of their dedication to having less enhancements on Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point, I think that the festivities might be toned down just a little bit because of that. That being said, they absolutely have characters in their costumes on the island. They have interactive character parties as well, so I definitely think there will be some Merrytime presence on the island, especially within activities and maybe food. I fully expect to see a Christmas tree as well, but time will tell. As you can see over at Castaway Key, they've got all of their fun Christmas attire that they wear there. There's this huge Christmas tree right when you get off the ship. They also have Santa's sleigh, the snowman. I just think it's so cute. For the dining, they are going to have fun treats and drinks that are available in snacks throughout the cruise. The menus for dinner, though, are going to be the typical menus that they will have throughout the year. That being said, if you are on a very long cruise, you might find a holiday-themed menu in there, and if you are sailing on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, you might find a holiday-themed menu, but they might also just be using their regular menus. But that's okay, because we love their regular menus, and there is plenty of themed treats to be found. And if you happen to be sailing on the 24th or 25th of December, they should have cookies on Christmas Eve, special holiday towel animals, and caroling with the kids and crew. And one of our very favorite activities on any cruise is funnel vision up on deck by the pool. We really love ending the day with funnel vision. They usually play till about midnight, and during the holidays, they're going to have holiday-themed movies as well. And of course, they're going to have a Muppet Christmas Carol. They're most likely going to have Frozen as well. Some hot cocoa with a special holiday blanket up on the deck watching a holiday movie is one of my favorite experiences on Disney Cruise Line on any time of year. And actually, that leads me into our absolute favorite souvenirs. On a Merrytime cruise in particular, you want to make sure and get souvenirs because they will have ornaments out, and an ornament is a really great way to symbolize your cruise. We love getting ornaments. We will get them from the islands that we stop at. We make sure and get one from the ship with the date. That way, when we put up our Christmas tree, we really get to go through family memories, and it's such a great walk down memory lane. In addition to the ornaments, we also like to get a coffee mug, again with the date. I am all about some Merrytime coffee mugs, but our very favorite souvenir from a Merrytime or Halloween cruise is going to be in their onboard gifts section. About a month before your cruise, I would make sure and check the onboard gifts section. We actually start doing this a couple of months before because I want to grab it as soon as they come out. They do sell out sometimes. This is typically going to be about $70 to $90 depending on what they put in it, and there will be a Merrytime themed blanket and pillow. Typically they will also add something else like some hangers, perhaps a countdown calendar. These are really fun ways to celebrate the holidays once you're back at home, and we absolutely love the pillow and blanket. We use them all the time. And here's a side note for you. If you have gotten this pillow and blanket before, or if you're even familiar with this, let me know what you think. These pillows are a circle. They've got the ears because it's a Mickey head. At the bottom of the pillow, there is a big zipper so that you can reach into the entirety of that middle circle. At first, we thought maybe you're supposed to put the blanket in it, but it doesn't fit. I mean, you could make it fit, but it doesn't fit well. I did a little research, and what I think this is for are pockets in your pillow to put your pajamas. So if you wear your pajamas maybe a few nights in a row, sometimes people will put them underneath their pillow or somewhere to rest during the day. And I think that the point is that you can put your pajamas in these pockets in the Christmas pillow. Honestly, actually, that would be a great way to store your Christmas pajamas. I wear them all year round, so that doesn't work for us. But if you have any knowledge on those pocket pillows, let us know what you think they're for. And if you haven't seen it yet, the Disney Treasure will be sailing this December, and they leaked the Cocoa menu. Yes, that's right. We got a first glance at one of the full menus that will be on the Disney Treasure. Now, that being said, this is a full menu, but it is not guaranteed to be the same menu. But we go into every appetizer, entree, and dessert on that menu. Go check that out. Make sure you share this with your friends or cruise group, and stay tuned because we've got a lot of cruise news coming.